The Pharisees and some of the teachers of the law who had come from Jerusalem gathered around Jesus and saw some of his disciples eating food with hands that were unclean, that is, unwashed. The Pharisees and all the Jews do not eat unless they give their hands a ceremonial washing, holding to the tradition of the elders. So the Pharisees and the teachers of the law asked Jesus, why don't your disciples live according to the tradition of the elders instead of eating their food with unclean hands? Jesus replied, Isaiah was right when he prophesied about you hypocrites. As it is written, these people honor me with their lips, but their hearts are far from me. They worship me in vain. Their teachings are but rules taught by men. And Jesus says they have let go of the true commandments and replaced them with man-made tradition that man has come up with in order to appear righteous from a worldly perspective instead of an invisible spiritual perspective, trying to be clean on the outside and appear righteous to the world instead of being clean on the inside and actually being cleansed by the Spirit from the inside. And we see this trend of the world falling back to that and then having to be reformed the way Jesus wants it, and then falling back to it and being reformed to the way Jesus wants it many times throughout history, as the Catholics, the Holy Roman Catholic Church, was preaching works. They were called the indulgence preachers, who preached works, that if someone comes to the church and does all these weird traditions and penance and pilgrimages and pay money, which is the ultimate reason the church wanted money, so they said, if you give us money, we will atone your sins. You will, through the payment of this money to us, we will atone your sins for you, which are all works. And that's not the way that God provides grace and salvation. It's provided through faith and trust in the Lord, belief in the Lord, faith in Jesus Christ, which is on the inside, in the heart, right? As Jesus says in the end of chapter 7, he went on, what comes out of the man is what makes him unclean. From within the man's heart come evil thoughts, sexual immorality, theft, murder, adultery, greed, malice, deceit, lewdness, envy, slander, arrogance, and folly. All these evil come from inside and make a man unclean, truly unclean, or make a man clean if he repents of those things and receives grace from the Lord.